everyone. Welcome back. This is the first 2K TV versus the World shoot of Season 10 of 2K TV. I'm excited. We've got 5 of our best out there today. We're going to hit the rack. Guys, tell us what you're going in there with. What are your builds?
I'm rolling with a two-way diming inside-out scorer with the key attributes being perimeter defense, driving dunk, and pass accuracy. So out here,
up next, the Wizards taking on the Celtics. For Washington, they've started the season with an even 1-1 split, shooting to get on the better side of 500 tonight. Celtics, Wizards. Up next, right after this. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, and now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Markelle Fultz, Tatum out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Ivica Zubac is out there with Green. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Barrett, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
Green kicks to Barrett. Three-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Fultz the pass to Tatum. That 3 off the mark. Here's Washington now. It's a 3-point game. In the corner, Barrett with it. No good on the 3. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Boston. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
There's Green with the 3. Shot clock reset for Washington. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Got a piece of it. Fultz with the ball. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. And that one, good.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Lillard from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Zubac. Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
Tatum with it, picked up by Barrett. Tatum draws the double. Passes to Vucevic. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brown drives in, and that one drops.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Out to the right wing. They need this. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Wizards leading by 8. There's the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Pass to Giddey. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sweet little floater.
I tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
And Lillard kicks to Barrett. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 8. Here he goes, and it's sent back by Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Lillard. Left side, Love. Back to Fultz. Clock at 6. And the pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Kept alive. Brown. Nice defense from Giddey.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Barrett.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And he makes that one. Lillard's got 8 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And the talent and the versatility Pokusevski possesses, Doris, is very evident.
There's no question, Kevin. What I'm interested to see is, can he add more muscle and weight over the course of time and focus on doing whatever he can to stay healthy long term? Because offensively, this guy has game. Just a smart shot by DeLon Wright. Get to your floater game. Get it before the defense can react.
Brown, the pass to Lowry. Kicks it to Barrett. Here's Bullock, outside Lowry. A three-pointer off the mark. 1:42 left to play in the first. Rozier into the lane.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now Tucker, 8 points his last outing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy. It's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change. You know, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
The kick out to Rozier. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, early in his career, you played Terry Rozier as a driver. Now you've got to deal with that three-point shooting ability.
Lowry passes to Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
And it's Bullock in the corner. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Pokusevski. Reed down low. He's guarded by Bullock. And they're moving it up. Up the floor. Here's Barrett. And he lays it straight in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession, creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Celtics trail by 7. On the floor for Boston. We've got Tatum. Fultz is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Washington with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously, the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. A better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity, and guys get the big picture. But the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks.
And when Draymond has a path to the bucket, he wants to jam it with authority. Just a terrific athlete.
Giddey. Rebound by the Wizards. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brown with the bucket. And it's a 12-point Washington lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Tatum. They grab their own miss. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
On the wing, Brown. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Brown's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wizards. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Celtics. Over Lillard, and it's sent back by Lillard. And they're able to recover. Green kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. Barrett for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Fultz. Shot from 12. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fultz.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Good on the shot.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And he knocks down the first one. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Tatum's got 5 now.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up, man, that's good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one. Then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Clark comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Christian Brown subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Boston also with the sub. Tucker's checked in. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey from outside the arc. Washington with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Passes it to Green. Lillard dishes to Brown. And here is Clark. Vucevic defending. To the wing on the left. It's up a 3. He can't get that one.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Brown finds Green. Now here's Lillard. Here's Brown. No good with the triple. And here is Giddey. Feeds to Vucevic. And Tucker has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Tucker's got 5 now.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run. Doris, what we appreciate about the Celtics, typically they take good shots, like in the regular season. The record reflected that. The postseason, though, last year, a little different story.
Kevin, they certainly have a coaching staff that is highly analytics-driven, which obviously means very heavy emphasis on those three-point shots and the ones right at the rim. But, you know, typically in the postseason, defenders take away your best options.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Washington.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Wizards. Lowry comes in for Damian Lillard. Washington leading now by 4. Lowry passes to Clark. Misses from short range. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. They get it back. Reed. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
No good from Clark. And it's Wright with the ball for Boston. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
But you don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Lowry from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Celtics trail by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that one's good. Wright.
DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. In the corner, Reed with it. He kicks it to Tucker. Right down low. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
37.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%, they need to stop settling. Stay patient, move the ball around it, and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You've got to work for it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Celtics trail by 3. Green is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Brown. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Brown, the pass to Barrett. And it's in there. Now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Fultz, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he comes up with the deuce. Brown's got 13 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Kicks it out to Love. That's good, and so Giddy with the assist.
3-point field
Their
goal.
first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Lillard uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
And that's just not enough to affect Lillard. His focus, unreal.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Poke loose. Vucevic to the pass to Tatum. Into the lane. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Fultz.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
From 10 feet out, Giddy, no good. Washington leading now by 8. In the corner, Barrett with it. sinks that one from the post. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
Here's Lillard. It's blocked. Giddey against Brown, and he gets the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lillard with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. From down low. That misses off the backboard. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Barrett, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Fultz looking around. He hits it from 9. Fultz has got 8 points.
Well, Markelle Fultz, that tight handle allows that kind of move to be made. That is pretty, folks.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zubats. Reggie Bullock comes in for Draymond Green. Christian Brown's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Lillard. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Tatum.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score. Give me the flow of the game, JT.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. It's right on the wing. Pass to Reed. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. Wizards leading by 10. And there's the pass to Bullock. Some solid defense from Reed.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Reed against Lowry. Barrett for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Hakusevsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Rozier. The kick out to right. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Zubats is checked in for Washington. Out to the right wing. Lowry kicks to Bullock. Over to the wing. Here's Brown. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
A nice shot by Tatum.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. He made open, let me find him.
Lowry passes to Brown. Nice ball movement by Washington. Traps in the tray. Barrett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Baseline J on the way. Brown's shot is off.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Wizards leading by 7. It's Barrett on the wing. And it's Zubac atop the key. Lowry finds Barrett. And a miss there on the triple. With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Vucevic, Kevin Love out there with Tatum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Rozier in at the point guard. Celtics trail by 7. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Lowry. Washington shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Brown the pass to Zubac. Back to Brown. Now Zubac. Vucevic defending. Now here's Rozier. Pass to Giddey. Rozier with the ball. And here's Tatum for 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Wizards lead by 6.
The tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
Time now for an injury report. And now let's get an update on Brandon Clark's injury. David, what'd you find out?
Hey guys, got an update from the Wizards head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
Oh my goodness, what a gritty finish from Zubac. Big fella, okay.
Tatum draws the double. Here's Vucevic. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Boston also with the sub. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Rozier. And that one is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound, Vucevic.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass to Brown. Lillard against Fultz. And Lillard kicks to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Baseline try. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fultz.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. On the wing, Brown. Giddey defending. Lillard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Lillard attacking, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
It's
foul.
on Markelle Fultz.
Second team
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First one falls for him.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Wizards making a switch here. Barrett's checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Giddey. Count the basket.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Here's Lillard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And here's Tatum for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum, taking 3 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And he's good on the second.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And he nails the third. Here's Brown. Pass to Barrett. Tatum against Green. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Green. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Tatum, that's for 2. He gets that one and drop. He's now 5 of 12.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
That one drops for him. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Tatum finds Love. Tatum down low. He's against Green. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Tatum. Lillard at
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Zubats has got 11 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. And now an 8-point Wizards lead.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
It's Barrett on the wing. And stolen by Tatum. At the teardrop. Fultz, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Washington.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lillard.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And that one is good from Zubats.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Green. Out left to the wing. Back to Barrett. Brown dishes to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 5. Barrett finds Green. Here's Zubats. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. When we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.